Welcome back to another Wool at the Gates. We're gonna go to the next level, the only other level in the demo. We did the tutorial level last time, so now we're gonna do Gilia. We'll jump in, see what it's like. The all-seeing eyeball looks again. Okay, where are we? The castle is up here. So let's do that. Last time we did the elves. It seems as though, yeah, this is to shoot. Whereas these are more not ranged. These are more melee in your face, whereas this is ranged, yes. So what is the difference? This is a ranged hero that does extra damage at close, and this is just high health. Okay, I like ranged things. I'm gonna try ranged again. Press Alt to view everything. Oh, okay. And it just stays there, pressing it. You don't have to hold it. Okay, do I think I can deal with 15 sheep next time? I don't know. Let's see, in XP, we want money. Do they have lumber mills anywhere? Anywhere here? Here's a lumber mill. I guess we'll do an orc lumber mill. I don't know if it actually matters for that other than getting an additional point towards a faction. And I also will go for units. Strong against siege, explode, dealing AoE damage when they die and respawn summoned. That sounds really good. And we will take our basic attack doing more and getting better over time. Because that just seems good. Okay, so I really thought that I had a type of ranged and melee attack, but maybe I misunderstood. What is that saying? Use the command double press to command their attack. Okay. So I can tell them to focus on a unit. That's actually really helpful. Oh, and they're coming from over here now as well. Ranged enemy that can spit. Fairly harmless, except in large flock. Well, that's 30. That's going to be a fairly large flock. So maybe we go for slow power of attack to hit any enemy on the map. Takes 4 seconds. I don't know which I actually prefer. I kind of like the ice shard. So we'll get an ice shard there. Try to protect our lumber mill. Do we have another lumber mill we can do? We can have one right there. I think that's it though. So it might be good to get some orc buildings. And then some extra units. We already have melee units there. Strong against siege. Do we have anything that's strong against... Well, actually... Yeah, we have the tower there. I think we actually just go for houses. We hope, well, we already know that those are gonna die, and that is fine because I need to try to support this right side. Okay, perfect. So we did that. We heal when we're in eyeball form. Perfect. We can come up here and do a bunch of damage again. Okay, I kind of like the ability here. It seems like we stab the first thing near us and then shoot out some small volleys of arrows that do a lot of damage. That's quite nice. What are these? Toros. They charge, go straight against the headquarters, and they're strong against wall. Of course they are. 10 of them. Should we get a wall? They're strong against wall, but it still might be good to have a wall. And it really seems like units are the way to go right now. We don't have any ranged units. So I think we go for wizard because that's the main one that I know. We'll go for the class points. Our ability will do some ice damage. We have mercenary. We got that to level 3 as well. Enemies drop more money. Oh, nice. So we get an extra 3 per round. Or mercenaries gain health and basic for each class bonus. So right now, I don't remember what we have mercenaries as. But I'll just take the extra gold because that seems helpful. A bank. Plus 15 after 3 waves. That's kind of interesting. But I like the temple better because that seems like a long-term option. And we'll get orc. I thought we were going to get orc to level, or to 20 points, but I guess not. Alright, let's get everyone we have here. Let's start up. I believe they were only spawning from here. So let's see how that goes. And we will try to get them before they get through the wall. It says they're strong against wall. Let's see how strong. Okay, not too strong. We probably could have been fine without the wall, but it's nice to know that we're safe. Okay, we have groups from both sides. So, we are going to go for, we already have a temple. I don't think we need an extra defensive wall right now. I do think we should go for some additional units. I like the system we have with either brutes and revenants, and then wizards. All buildings are a bit healthier? Yes, sure. Who would complain about healthier units? All-seeing, that seems good. I like the thing that they have where if you have multiple of the same type, it costs more. So, oh, if you want a bunch of all-seeing towers in the back, well, that's going to get expensive quick. When an ally or dies within range, this tower fires a revenge projectile. Kinda nice. I think we're gonna go for Blight there, get some elven units. Yeah, that kind of forces you to get a few different factions, or just to spend more money in focusing on a singular faction. Which might be the way to go. Plus 8, that'll level us up again, and we'll get to tier 2. All barracks gain an additional troop, or an extra 10% damage per HQ upgrade. I think I'm okay attacking Silver. I like the just additional troop. That seems very powerful. Let's take about half of these and put them up here. And I'm going to try to defend this upper section because there's no wall up here. So I think we need it more over here. But I also don't think we're in massive concern. Or I don't think we're in territory to be concerned right now. Although, it might be nice to bring things over here. Because I do a lot of damage. So if I'm not here, well, that's a lot of damage that's not available. But it's not something that we should be concerned about. What is this, a dragon? Focuses on destroying our buildings, towers first. Okay, which means that it should get this and then scamper up here and get distracted a bunch. That is fine. We like them getting distracted with things, but that might mean that we want more ranged units. Such as a shaman, I suppose. Sort of a support unit. Make it so that the thing that we are targeting just takes more damage. Maybe we'll focus on elven stuff for a little bit again. Towers gain more health. All troops... Yeah, we'll make troops attack faster. Every 8th attack is a double attack or just increased range. Sure, let's go for that. We went for the double attack last time. Increased attack speed. Sure. And that starts to double up and triple up, I guess, pretty quick because sometimes you'll get units that have multiple types. Let's see, what other thing do we used Call Forth last time, which is great. Let's try Rapid Fire this time, right? Let's not just get the same thing over and over again. Executioner abandoned. Unsure what that means exactly, but that's fine. We'll go for the lumber mill down here while we are at it. And we will get some houses. I don't know why I'm not getting the houses that are a bit more defendable. I guess because I couldn't see them. Okay, so we will start by trying to deal with these. And if this goes poorly, well, we will go from there. Yeah, there's a bunch of towers, or not towers, a bunch of dragons spawning in over here. Let's see what those look like. Okay. So they're not too frightening. It's just that they are the sort of basic flying unit in this game, it seems. A bunch of money we have as well, which is very nice. Avoid repair costs. Oh, they cost money to repair. Okay. That's fine. We're going to try upgrading the HQ and leveling up some barracks. So it's just getting additional health and extra units, I believe. Yeah, so there's no extra thing that we can do, right? So this will attack about twice as fast. Instead of 4 seconds, it's 2.67. It has twice the health and does a little bit more damage. Okay. So it really seems as though there isn't a, like, upgrade path necessarily where it's like, okay, I'm gonna get this building and then upgrade it so that it has this extra ability on it. It's more so, okay, I'm gonna get this building, I'm going to upgrade it. The abilities are already chosen, but I'm just gonna make it do more damage. And that seems kind of nice because then you only have to worry about the very initial selection of things. I think I like this ability a bit more because it seems like I get it more often. Let's call everyone over here. Okay, all of those just fell. That's fine. Get our units to scamper over. Oh, right, we can respawn our units. 7 units we could respawn. That was a lot. It's also quite, I do like the graphics. I really like it when it's like this sort of cute 2.5 top-down-ish view. 2.5D type of view. I'm a big fan of that. Elite, more health, more damage. Okay. It seems as though we should do something about that then. The dragons are going to go specifically for towers. There are mammoths, so let's just get up some walls to protect against those. Nemesis. Taunt enemies will attack this tower until it's completely destroyed. And it has a bit more health, which is nice. And then Veil. Nearby building to make it hidden for a duration, can't hide walls or itself. Sure, we'll get that. Towers get more health. Enchanters gain a new spell that fires a projectile. Sure, we'll take Smite. Seems good. Paladin to heal stuff. We'll go for that. Increased health. Warriors take reduced damage. Sure, I like reduced damage. And yeah, we will go for one more. What button does it put it on? Probably T or F would be my guess. Let's see. What else? We have Life Drain is going to give us some extra health. I mean, Cripple Attack. Sure, we'll go for a Cripple Trap. And drop even more. Yeah. And it's F. Okay. We'll just get our giant blob of things. Place down our trap, and let's go. It doesn't seem as though the mammoths are gonna... Oh, so that is a large area of effect for the trap. Okay. Seems like we may have overdone that a little bit. Maybe not, though. We're only 2 points away from another orc level up, so we'll get that. We get towers doing even more damage. We do love to see that. Who doesn't like towers doing more damage? Maybe it's time to get some additional walls as well. One thing that we didn't do was purchase any of the additional towers that we could with the currency that we win. The wool, I guess. So we're shearing them. Yes, we are shearing these sheep. That is all we are doing. Totally not murdering them. Warlock basic attack against lifesteal. Oh, that's kind of nice. Because I believe... Oh, I don't remember what's Warlock, actually. Okay, I was going to say it's nice, but I don't know, actually. I thought that it was referring to the wizard, but maybe not. Well, clearly not. It's referring to whatever has the Warlock ability. Tab to... Oh, so hovering over it shows you the things that rely on it. So I have a couple things that rely on Warlock. So this dude, the Shaman. Okay. Sure. I don't think I have a wall over here, so I actually need to have more things here. I have a lot of towers and stuff up here. So maybe sort of this type of split. And I'll go up and help defend up here. I keep wanting to click on the map to see how it's doing in other sections. Oh, well, before we leave, let's quickly use our ability. Okay, oh, there's a lot of chaos happening over here. It looks like we're defending kind of well down there, which was the purpose. And we have a lot of towers now helping to defend here, so we should be fine. We should be very fine. Yes. Okay. Ah, they barely broke the wall. Okay, well, if we were going for that to not happen, then there you go, but... Okay, we have ranged, we have the Toro that charges, and we have follower, so just the big sheep. I guess it sounds like it is not quite the normal sheep, so maybe it's a bit better. I don't know. I kind of liked the Grave Robber. All troops gain more, houses explode when destroyed, upgraded houses do more damage, and they still provide when destroyed. Let's see. All troops gain more health and reduce from ranged attacks. I don't think they're dying from ranged attacks. I don't think that's the issue we're having. Okay, so this plus is putting it to 49. I was reading it initially as, I have 49, this is going to put me at 50. That's not what's actually happening. So here we're only 5 away now from getting that. We'll get the bank. We really should have got the bank sooner, but that's fine. Press tab to open the filter. Oh, okay, so we can sort them out, but we have to select them all and then press it. So, middle click, tab, click what we want to. Middle click, tab, get what we want. Because if I just press tab, it doesn't work. It would be kind of nice, I think, to have it where you can just press tab to access that menu. But it's really not too much of an inconvenience. We upgraded our ability first, so it's just doing more damage. We have an extra arrow that we shoot, and it does a little bit more damage with the arrows themselves as well. Plus we're level 4 now, So I'm guessing that's how we get these level ups, is by actually getting the hero experience. And if we're about to die, we can just go into eyeball and heal up a bit, but we're already full health. Pretty easy wave, I think. Well, I say that, but also we lose a lot of our units every single time. What do we want here? Potentially some ice shard, just to do some damage to everybody that's around. Let basic attacks do that. Let's level that up. I think we have plenty to actually level up this one more time. Unlock level 3 buildings. So it's not that when we get that, we have more new buildings that we can place. All of the buildings are available from the start. It's just the thing if we can now level up the buildings more. Ranged and tower basics do basic attack deal 30% more damage from a higher position. Oh, that's kind of nice. I got that on a higher position. I have 5. I can only get shadow. We have 7 warlord. Oh, so warlord and 7 times. So it's 30%. And then 7 rounds survive, 7 times 5, so it's 35. So is the additional percent damage what's maxed out at 60% or total? So after 6 waves, you're maxed out, or after, like, you need to go through 12 waves to get to the max? I would imagine it's after 6 waves, you're at the max. But would it be nice for it to explicitly say that? It'd be a quality of life thing. I don't think it's necessary, per se. I also like that we actually see our health bar at the bottom. Something that I think can easily go unnoticed. But it's just a thing that is, oh, well, if you're not fully paying attention here and you're looking to see when your abilities not respawn, when they recharge, you have an immediate health bar there as well that you can see. I quite like the melee volley, but I'm also going to go for the rapid fire. Although they're all kind of nice. Now they're attacking not from everywhere, only from the 2 spots. So we're going to level up the walls a bit more. So now they're both max level. Okay. We'll just upgrade towers. All the towers around. Do I know exactly what those towers do that I was upgrading? No. Do I think I needed to know? Not really. I think it's once you have the towers placed, you just upgrade things. I mean, that's definitely a very not accurate approach to it, right? There's definitely going to be an order that would be preferential for actually surviving. But with the point that I am at in this demo of this is my second thing that I've played, it is a lot of information to try to remember and to keep in your head for, okay, well, all of these, right, I have 9 different towers that I can place that I can only place one time. And when I click on it to upgrade it, yeah, the information's there, but do I remember what I put everywhere? Do I remember all the different factions and how the classes all stack with each other? No, I don't remember that. It very much so becomes a just try to overpower them, but that might also be because of the fact that I'm coming from a Thronefall background and not an auto chess background. Also, upgrading the tower doesn't give you additional perks or points towards the class. It's only when you place down new things, Right, so if we can get a mercenary warlock, that would be perfect. Which is this. That should level up both of them. So now we can get fight after death if we want. Is that things or us? And then all of our mercenaries will gain extra damage. Let's see, we have 47. Let's make sure that we have our wall fully upgraded. That's gonna do nothing for us. And is there anything else that is 1 away from an additional point? No, but Ranger and Rogue are kind of close. Is there anything that does the 2 of them? No. So we might as well just get something that does at least 1 of them in the hopes that, well, maybe there's something else we can get. Like this. So now Ranger should be leveled up. We can get an additional perk for Ranger type units. Maybe get some more wizards. We can only get this once, this 3rd tier. Cooldown is reduced by 25%. And then things have 40% more health. I will take the 25% reduced respawn rate. And we'll take necromancers. We don't have any yet. I think it's the type of thing of we're going to just try to defend the center, and then we'll move around to where we need to go to. Because we have plenty of walls. We have plenty of things that should defend us. Alright, we'll come over, defend this right side where they're not really breaking through, but well, I guess they are breaking through. They're quite literally breaking through, but there's so few of them that it really doesn't matter. And actually this center spot was the primary concern anyway. Not that it's actually too concerning. There's just 2 of these woolly mammoth sheep, elephant sheep, and that should be it. There's so much information, like if you look on this left side, there's just so much going on, but it's really not too bad. Hero must be rogue, berserk class. Okay, so we didn't get that. That's fine. I was trying a new hero. So yeah, I think that went quite well. I think it is a lot more chaotic than Thronefall, which again, the game I'm coming from for it. And if you're watching it from this channel, then probably you as well. But yeah, I do think it is interesting. I think it's kind of fun. I think you should try it if you haven't yet. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed.